So what I explained to investors is that I help build guardrails around opportunity. So for investors, that means creating structures that are compliant, transparent, and designed to hold up under scrutiny, whether that's from regulators, whether that's from auditors, or even the investors themselves. For operators, I translate regulatory requirements into practical business operations. So I've worked in regulatory compliance for almost 2 decades, and what I've learned is that sometimes the biggest risks are often the ones that people aren't focusing on. So often they're looking at market conditions, deal quality, and those are important too. But you also want to make sure that there's no structural issues, poor documentation, or other regulatory issues that could pop up. So what drew me to regulatory compliance and real estate law was really entrepreneurship. So as I was building businesses, I kept running into land use issues, whether that was getting planning and zoning permits, special use permits, and that quite quickly drew me into the regulatory compliance side. And as I began to work on that side, I realized that really kind of the entrepreneurship, the real estate, and regulatory compliance was where I could provide the most value. So I knew the business side because I lived it, and then I learned the regulatory side because I was working so closely with different agencies. So transactional work forces you to live in the real world. You see how deals work under stress. You see real life situations. It's really practical, not so theoretical. You come to learn that what works on paper sometimes doesn't work in the real world. So I think some of the legal risks that are often underlooked when projects are started are regulatory issues, planning and zoning issues, a lot of times deal structure issues. Any one of those could undermine a project.